Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We talk about intuition a lot and, cultivating it and the whys and how to do it and everything. But there's a lot of nuances to intuition, and there's a lot of reasons why to be cultivating it. We talk about that it's associated with learning, it's associated with healing, innovating, breaking patterns in our life. And it's necessary for us to experience higher consciousness or our true nature. But part of it too is how it has an impact on diminishing our suffering, our difficulties in our life. And yes, it helps us to work through trauma and to work through fears and reduce anxiety, but how is it working? How does it do that? And part of this is, we look through a certain kind of perception or a certain kind of like eyes where we go through and we look at the things happening in our lives. And we're very symptom oriented. We have things going on and then this happens and it's like, oh, I feel anxious, or that happens and that brings me pain, or that makes me uncomfortable, or that makes me sad. And this is tied to intellect. But deeper, this is sprouting from something much deeper in us. And it's what you would call like the state of the body. When we're healing, we're in a regenerative state. When we're feeling stressed out or anxious, or we're wound up about something, we're in a degenerative state. Basically our fight flight system is hyper reactive. It's on red alert. Even though there might not be things around us that make us feel like red alert, we're on red alert. And so, how do we shift that? How do we shift that? So, our practices already kind of address these things, but sometimes with the practices, as we go through and we learn them and we experience them, we have these experiences, but we don't realize the depth of what's happening. And I include myself in that. But when we start cultivating deeper levels of intuition, part of what's happening is we're shifting ourselves in a very deep way, where we're shifting the state of our body, the state of our emotions, the state of our mind. And you could say, like, having a deeper spiritual experience or a deeper healing experience really is a series of regenerations that happen. Regeneration in the body, regeneration in the emotion and the mind. And then eventually those regenerative states allow us to have higher experiences of our higher consciousness, our higher faculties, our true nature. Like happiness isn't an emotion, it's a state. It's a state that has to be cultivated within the body and within the mind. And then the byproduct is we feel happy, we feel joy. We wonder why we have these nice emotions that we feel, and they're very fleeting. We experience them and then they float away. And then it's like, back to feeling anxious, back to feeling angry, back to feeling resentful, or just back to feeling all, ugh. It's that's one of my favorite things a student said to me one time. I just feel all, ugh. And it's funny because I knew exactly what they meant. I knew exactly what they meant, you know? And the reason being that even when we're in a degenerative state, as much as we touch those good things, they're there, but they float away kind of quickly. And how can we make them last longer? How can we get them to stay for a longer period of time? And what starts to happen as the state starts to shift Even things that used to be very upsetting to us, they'll happen and you go, it's upsetting, but it's nothing like it used to be. And it's not even really that it's upsetting anymore. It's just a thing. It's a thing to be dealt with. It's not the red alert anymore. It's just like, well, yeah, but different perspectives kind of come in. So one of the ways that we do that is with what we call the three brain practice. You're harmonizing the mind, your mental faculties, your emotions, and your instinctive responses. The mind being associated with the brain, the emotions being associated with the solar plexus, and then the instinctive responses are associated with what you would call the root brain or the third brain, which is the sex chakra. It's not the root chakra, it's the root brain. It's how we react to the world, it's how we interact socially, it's tied to behaviors, it's tied to so many things. So these three aspects, when they're harmonized, help us to be more intuitive. So this is what I'd like us to do. Close your eyes and just reflect for a moment. Reflect on the things going on in your world. The good things, the not so good things, the difficulties, the difficult people. And as you reflect, let's have you put your awareness on your heart, the front heart, the center of your chest. And with your awareness on the heart, start to make the journey within, going to that sacred space, moving your awareness closer to the spine. You're going in little bitty movements at a time. Move a little bit more inward and then just pause and be still. And then just let it go. Just let it go. Your awareness is on your sex chakra, where the sex organs are. Take some nice, long, slow, deep breaths with your awareness on the sex chakra. You're still on the sex chakra. You're taking nice, long, slow, deep breaths. Move your awareness to the low back, the backside of the navel. Your awareness is on that backside of the navel. You're taking nice, long, slow, deep breaths. Your awareness is on your solar plexus, that area below your ribs on the upper abdomen. Your awareness moves from the solar plexus to the back heart, that area between the shoulder blades. Your awareness is on your brain. Your awareness is on your brain. And the awareness is on the top of your head. Just letting go. Again, reflect on the things happening in your life. The people, the situations. And a mantra that can be used to calm down the fight flight response, to calm down our tendency to be in the defense mode, which is fight flight. Right? It's the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum. And depending on how you chant it, it kind of takes on different qualities or different properties. But when you chant it very slowly and very softly, like you're trying to get a baby to go to sleep, it calms down your nervous system. So keep your eyes closed and just hear me chant for a few minutes. Just let your body relax, let your emotions and your mind relax and let go. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Just be still. I am surrounded by the pure white light. Only good comes to me. Only good goes to me. I am surrounded by the pure white light. Only good comes to me. Only good goes from me. Om Shanti, 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 Om. Peace. Om Shanti, 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 Om. Just be still. Okay, we're going to move over to the mystic vibration. So join us if you can. And thanks for being on the journey with us. Take care, you guys.